Hello. Today I will be presenting you with a topic that most of us younger generation would know about a little bit. Some of us don't, which is kind of funny enough because it's all over social media. But I'm going to be talking about a culture that us generation would find it funny because it's not really a culture, metaphorically. So, we're going to be talking about cancel culture. Hello everyone, my name is Russell Sherbini, and today I'm going to be informing you and discussing with you about what cancel culture is and how people view it, and I'm going to give you examples of celebrities who it affected. So, what is cancel culture? I'll make it very simple and brief. Cancel culture is basically an ideology for younger generation to get justification for those who are celebrities who have made remarks, whether they're on social media, podcast, TV, and unfortunately they have made remarks that may be offensive to certain communities or those who consider themselves minorities. Now that we know what cancel culture is, what are two sides that people have whenever they talk or they have a certain ideology? So, we have two sides that are very obvious. People who support it and people who would critique it. So, critical of it, my bad. So, those who disbelieve in cancel culture, they identify it as a way for people to have time on their hands, and it's for bullying. In an article of what is the cost of cancel culture, somebody mentioned that it was made for people or for angry mobs to make a decision for for a person's fate. And for supporters, people would see it as a way to justify certain people's actions by disinvesting in their I guess career or jobs or whatever they do on social media, whether they're an influencer, musician, actor, whatever it is that they do. Now that we've talked about what cancel culture is and how people view it, let's talk about certain events that happened or examples of celebrities that have obviously been canceled or they're on the line of getting canceled. So, recently, we all know that there has been some sort of drama or tension between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Those are two rappers that are very much known in our generation, and unfortunately, Nicki Minaj has made a diss track, and it is a response for a song that Megan made. And unfortunately, Nicki Minaj had stated in a live video that she would disrespect Megan's deceased mother, sadly. And so many people online, the fans, people who were especially fans of Nicki Minaj, were so upset that Nicki Minaj would do or say something that is as negative as that. We don't, quote unquote, we don't talk about the dead. Also, one event that I would like to talk about as well is when Adele herself actually misrepresented, or certain people would see it as cultural appropriation, because she went to a carnival to support Jamaican people, and so therefore she wore some kind of braids that represent that culture, and some people saw that as offensive. And that's how she got on the edge of getting canceled, and yeah, that was it. So, since we talked about what is cancel culture, the two sides, and I gave you examples, let's talk about what we could do as people to try to make it seem like it's logical as most as we could. Because we're not going to remove cancel culture, but we want to make it as much as logical as we could so nobody can be discriminated against when it comes to our decisions of unjustifying people. So, communication is key. We need to talk to people. We need to make sure that these celebrities know what they're doing, know what's happening, make sure that they're aware of that we are offended, and we don't actually jump into conclusions and assumptions as to why they did certain things. We should also take into consideration that not everybody is educated on cultures and certain things. As humans, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And so therefore, we all should be able to gently educate those celebrities who did not know what they were doing and they made a mistake. And we all make mistakes. We're human. That's what makes us perfect. We make mistakes, right? And that's what we should do as humans. But yeah, we should also stop double standardizing people. We need to actually get into a point where if we see somebody that's doing the same thing as the other person, but we don't blame them, because we as humans can be biased sometimes, and we need to stop that. Now, we should stop double standardizing, because some people would get discriminated on top of that while others would get away with it. And we shouldn't be doing that, because nobody should be getting away with anything, and everybody should be treated the same. And that's what we call the golden rule. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys found this entertaining and as well as educational. So thank you so much. Russell Sherbini is out.